Hi. Um, I guess this video is to remind you of something that is constantly existing under all of this. It's even beyond the creative part of you, it's beyond the everything. Every thought you have is temporary, right? So everything you think of, even the thing I'm saying right now, is temporary. It's all temporary stuff. But if you really pay attention and you really sit for a while, you will feel a permanent thing that all of the temporary plays itself out in. It's like a canvas. And you can almost feel it with your body, but you can't find it with your mind. And the more you practice understanding, acknowledging, and being with and feeling the canvas that's there and practicing being here in the moment, which causes you to really be connected to it, and it's there whether you see it or not, the more the things that are going on in your mind stop being problems and just become thoughts. And the more that they're just thoughts and not problems, the faster they'll leave. One of the biggest reasons we suffer is because we think things while completely forgetting about the canvas, while forgetting about the permanent, while forgetting about this space of silence that you can just hear and feel and be with under, even if you hear a bunch of noise. If you really, really, really pay attention, you could be hearing music on full blast and hear the silence beyond it. The more you pay attention to that silence, the more unstuck your thoughts become. But most of us are just thinking we're the thoughts. So when a thought comes up that could equal doom to your reputation, it could equal doom to a relationship, it could equal, you get so caught in it. But it's no different than a movie playing. And you forget you're watching a movie. We just get in the movie. And then we get totally caught up and we think we're our thoughts. And life is this horrible, scary place that you're busy fixing or numbing. It's insanity. But if you pay attention to the thing that you can feel that you're connected to, but can't really find with your mind, but feel that you're connected to, then you're suddenly watching a movie with your thoughts. And the thoughts come up, and you just sit back and watch them, but you don't have to react to them because you're totally lying in the canvas. And every once in a while I make videos like this type of video where I talk about the space beyond the thoughts in different ways. But very often I forget about it and have different types of breakthroughs or different types of problems. And they all show up from not being connected to the canvas. So if you're watching these every day, it's important to remind yourself about this canvas, that you are the canvas. You are the canvas. Now your mind will go, no, I'm not. I have evidence from the past. Because that's what the mind uses. But what if you're the canvas? What if the anxiety, the addictions, the fears are all in the mind and you're the canvas? What if you spend more and more time each day feeling the canvas and experiencing the truth that that's you? If every thought you've had is temporary and then you've changed your thoughts, you can't be your thoughts. They keep changing. You don't believe the same thing that you used to believe. You can't be your beliefs. You're the canvas. And you can't, and then the mind goes, how do I find the canvas? You have to do it in a new way. Through feeling, through patience, through being, through surrendering, through allowing, through not feeding the mind, through external resources, through just breathing and listening to the space that the breaths come out of, and remembering that the breathing is just as important as all the things that the media says is happening, all the things that are going on in your life, all the spaces. These are all equally news. Can you feel that space? Can you notice that you can hear me talking and maybe hear something else, like a fan going on in your house or a neighbor, or you can feel your heart beating while you hear me simultaneously? The more you're on the canvas, the more things you can sense at the same time, because you're the space looking at all of it. Let yourself be without feeding the thoughts. Observe the thoughts in the canvas. Notice your mind wondering about time. How long is this video going to go? That's a mind question, because your mind has tricked you into thinking you have something more important than this. Notice your mind going, this is crazy. We aren't getting anything done, meaning things done that the mind can see. Maybe more is getting done right now, but it's not measurable to your mind, so you disqualify it. Feel that breath, feel that thing that's pumping your heart. What is beating your heart? Feel the things also going on, the blood pumping through your whole body, that your fingernails are growing, that your hair is growing. In most spaces, right here it's not. That your hair is falling out, that you aren't your hair because it's temporary, that you aren't your hair color because it changes. So you can't be the body either. How could you be? It's changing. You can't be your weight. Your weight changes, and you still exist through all of it. You can't be your height. Your height has changed. You were a little kid. And you've always been this canvas for a body to rise, grow, live, and eventually leave. And there you are, the space that it exists in. But boy, when you think you're the body, life can be really crappy. Even when you get your body how exactly you want it, life can be crappy because you know that it's going to change. Go to the permanent place. A canvas where all your problems can be painted on. And you can sit there as the canvas where a problem just exists and then leaves. And you can watch the show of your story and your issues and your, I'm broke, I don't have enough, I'm not enough, people don't like me. Who cares? That's one temporary being liked by another temporary when you're the canvas. That's just infinite love and space for you. All here to remind you that living in the head only is suffering. So you get to suffer over and over and over again until you finally step into what you are.